Okay, listen, pay attention, Africa. Pay attention, Akebol, and pay attention, my people. You see, this morning, I want to ask you a very sensitive question, and I need us to engage. Make use of the comment section. Let me ask you a question. The notes you made in your secondary school, do you still know where you kept them? Let's not talk about primary school. You were still a kid. Okay, let's leave secondary school. The notes you made in your university, Polytechnic College of Education, those notes that you were so eager to copy from your lecturer and your professor, do you still know where they are? If you know, comment in the comment section. I know where they are. That is number one. If you know where they are, when last did you open it to read? When last did you consult it? When last did you look at it to remember the notes you made? You see, the notes you made were not vividly what the lecturer gave you. Some of them were what you induced from what the lecturer gave you, and you wrote it down. Did you open it and read? When last did you touch it? If you have touched it anytime soon, comment, I have touched it so time and so time. Pay attention. You see, last week, I went to my archive and I picked up a note. This note, I made this note 5 to 6 years ago. 5 to 6 years ago. And I looked at it. I always go through my notes that I made years ago and I read them. Why? Because one of the problems we have in Africa is that we went to school just for formality. When I say formality, just to pass through the system and get a certificate, and forget certificate is nothing without certificate. Do you understand? That's why people say school is a scam. Because there is something they're expecting to see from the life of a graduate that they're not seeing. So they say school is a scam. You, the end product of education, what do you reflect? Listen, I don't blame you. Because the system that you found yourself deliberately and intentionally wants you to remain poor. Poverty is a system. Poverty is engineered. So you are so eager to make money that you forget to seek knowledge. Let me teach you something. You see, I made a video calling out what happened in Nigeria when Aisha Speed visited. I talked about Egungun, the person who described himself to be the best personality interviewer in the whole of Africa. Some people say, Tankraya, with all due respect, sir, do you think if you had to be in that position, you could have done better in interviewing Aisha Speed? I laughed at them. You don't know who you are speaking to. Let me teach you something. This is a note I made 5 to 6 years ago. Let me open a section for you and read so that you will see. I'll be showing you. See. What is in this note? The topic of this note. This note was made 5 to 6 years ago. The topic of this note says, interview. Interview. So when we talk about people doing interview and not doing it well, you will actually know from where it's coming from. We are not speaking because everybody is speaking. We are speaking because we have gone through the system. We know what interview is. Even if I am to meet Cristiano Ronaldo today, or I'm to meet Pedro Lumumba, I can't shake. Do you understand? Let me teach you. 5 to 6 years ago, interview. An interview is a program that involves an interviewer and an interviewee. In that place, a gungun is an interviewer. Aisha Speed is an interviewee. A radio or television interview program is a lively variation of a talk program. It expands on the potential by bringing to the microphone or screen people who have something to say that you cannot write, talk, or are too busy. Radio or television interview is not something or a program every broadcaster can present. It is not something that any broadcaster can present. Not something that anyone that will say, hey, that's massive, big bomb can come and do. That's what it's telling you. 6 years ago, pay attention. It requires a well-informed, alert mind and readiness with words and ideas. Words and ideas, not anyhow person. You must have a lot of mind, words and ideas. We have basically 2 types of interview. Personality interview, informational interview. Personality interview. The personality interview brings to the microphone or screen celebrities, VIPs, or important people. and it involves the interviewer eliciting information from the interviewee, that is guest, to enlighten the public about the lives, achievements, conquests, challenges of the guest. Let's not even go to informational interview, or let me read it for you. The informational interview basically is an interview that involves an interviewer and interviewee. The interviewer elicits information on diverse issues that will be of public good or interest from the interviewee. This issue might be health related, latest science and technological inventions, environment, politics, sports, etc. That is etc. Look at it. You see it. This is 6 to 5 years ago. So when we said Egungun did not do well to interview Aisha Speed, don't say, no. We know these things. We study these things for years. For years. Not only was certificate given, certificate was also given. So tell me in the comment section, when last did you do it? Because in Africa, people basically go and make notes in schools and drop it, and just because they want to use that certificate to get a job without practicing what they were taught. You can do better, Africa. Wisdom, my people, is the principal thing. Aha.